The feminist movement has told the African American woman that she should be equal. She is equal to her husband, right? So there is no leadership there. She's equal, so she doesn't have to listen to her husband. It should be equally. He should equally listen to her. So, you know, which is which is insane because the family is an institution, and any successful institution has a leader. When you go to university, there's a president. Any university that doesn't have one one person in control, is that going to be a successful university? Any business that doesn't have a CEO or one person in control, one head that can tell this person to do this and this, and everybody follow order. That won't if that institution or if that business doesn't have that, then that institution will fail. Um, but the African American or feminism has taught the African American woman that this the family is not that important, and that she doesn't need to listen to her husband or any black man, and that she's in charge, or she doesn't need a man. This is the ideology, the evil ideology that will destroy the African American community. It's a selfish ideology. For the price of what she calls freedom, right? Being free from listening to any man, right? Maybe her son suffers. She's free, right? Free to work in a white man's institution. Or she's free to study in a black college and say she's pro-black, a black university. But what does that black university train you for? That black university is only training you for to work in the industry of a white predominant institution. Headed by who? Headed by most likely a white man. Um, so feminism teaches the African American to neglect the most important institution, which is the family, and follow the institution of the white man. So if she's late for work and her white boss says, "Why are you late for work?" You think she's gonna talk back? No, because she's gonna lose her job. So she has utmost respect for that. And feminist movement doesn't tell her, "Oh, no, you're equal to your boss. You can say whatever you want." But it does for the black family. She doesn't need a man. She doesn't need someone to see. One thing about the woman, a woman is more emotional than a man. And if she's not checked, her emotional hormones is going to go haywire. And what does that do? That teaches her daughter that it's normal for her to be not on a 10, not on a scale from 1 to 10, but from 1 to 300. Her emotions is going to, because she doesn't have a man to check her emotions. So she's teaching her daughter that to yell and be loud and be over the top emotional. See, women are already over emotional. So a man has to check her when she reaches a certain point, and he has to be there. so she won't be some wild, crazy nut. So she's teaching her daughter that it's all right to be when things are not going the way that they need to be, to go over the top. And and at the same time, she's teaching her son to be emotional like a woman, because she doesn't need a man, right? She doesn't need a man, so a man won't be in the house because she's only thinking of herself. She's not thinking of her son. She's not thinking that if I don't have a man in the house, that I'm going to be overly emotional. And I'm teaching that to my daughter. This is how to deal with life. Whereas the presence of a man would check that and give another option for the son to look up to his father. This is how I'm supposed to act. I'm not supposed to be emotional. But if the son only sees an emotional woman, he's going to follow suit. And who does that? Who does that? You know, fall in the hands of the white man, because he wants your son to be over emotional. Because an over emotional black man is easy prey for his institutions, right? So the black woman could be free working in their institution while her son is enslaved and not free in the shackles, because there wasn't a presence, a fatherly presence, you know, to show her how to act when things are not going according to their plan, and two, to show him how a man is supposed to act. So now that plays right in the hands of the feminist movement, you know, and destroying the black family and the black institutions. And look at the if you look at the feminist movement, who is the most successful black woman that follows this? When we say Oprah Winfrey. But Oprah Winfrey, she doesn't follow a black man. She's her own boss. No. But she's her own boss, but she served the white community. If you look at what made Oprah Winfrey most popular is not dealing with black American issues. It's catering and entertaining white women, right? White women promoting this feminism, white feminism, you know. So she's still enslaved to the white. She's still enslaving herself. She's still an entertainer, you know. So this is a submissive thing to uh, the white man. And how is Christianity? Christianity is the same way, because Christianity promotes. The most obvious is to say that Jesus, a white man, and most, you know, in the most popular ideology is he's white and he's God. Right? So you look up to the white man, and what's opposite of the white man? The black man. So if Jesus is God, how can you dare listen to a black man? You know, this is, and even the black Christians who say no, Jesus wasn't God. We don't think Jesus was God. Was a white man. We think Jesus was a black man. But that's a lie, because if the African American Christian really thought the black man was God, why don't they listen to the black man in the most important institution? These two institutions, Christianity and feminism, will destroy the black African American race to extinction.